Yeah. How does an Agile coach gain buy-in from the leaders of an organisation for the pilot that's in front of them? Well, I'm going to flip it on you. Why? Why are we looking to the Agile coach to get buy-in? As an Agile coach, you are there to help people improve, help organisations improve, constantly and relentlessly seeking opportunities to experiment and try things out. Yes, pilots are an example of that. We could build this product differently. We could make that part of the organisation operate differently, but we don't want to go wholesale, so we want to run a pilot. We want to try something different out. We want to run an experiment. Sounds like a great place for Agile coaches to be, and it is. But why are they out there getting the buy-in? It's not their department. It's not their product. They're there to help other people try things out. Other people to work differently. So if your Agile coach is the person going out there to get buy-in for your pilot, have a question why. Why is it not the person who owns that pilot? And if that person is your Agile coach, are they an Agile coach? Or are they a product owner or a service owner or a manager? Nothing wrong with any of those. Maybe it's a different hat to the same person, in which case they should turn up as that person, not as the Agile coach. So instead of how do we as Agile coaches go and get out sponsorship, what I would say to you is how do we support the people who need to go out and get sponsorship for their pilots? And that is, unsurprisingly, going to be data. When I think of pilots, I tend to think of things actually quite late on in the process. We've started small, we've had an initial hypothesis and we've run a very small, lightweight, cheap, let's be honest, cheap is important in most businesses, experiment to build some confidence. And that has led us to more hypotheses. Slightly bigger experiments, slightly more expensive experiments, maybe using more resources, more people, more money, whatever it is. And we've built step by step the data, the evidence to say this pilot is a good thing. Our role is to help that person who's interested in the pilot, that person who's interested in improving their product, their area of the business, whatever that pilot is to do, to have built the story with the data to support it all the way up to the point where a pilot makes sense. This might take days, weeks, maybe months. Very occasionally, it might take years if we're talking huge change in very large organisations. Okay? But our role is not to go out and get sponsorship. It's not out there to be at the front. We're behind the scenes. We're the people sat on their shoulders, whispering in their ear, saying, do you have enough confidence? How else can you build more confidence? What's the simplest thing you can do to understand this problem better, to be more confident you are not only solving the right problem, but you can solve it in the right way? Very often when I think of products, I'm thinking about 3 different types of hypotheses. The desirability. Do people have this problem? Do they want this product? Do we have real data, not opinions, but data telling us this problem exists in our marketplace? Desirability. And then feasibility. Can we solve that problem? Do we have the skills? And if we don't have the skills, can we get them in a reasonable time frame for a reasonable price? Feasibility. And then, should we do it? The viability of the product. Can we solve that problem with the people and the materials we've got for a price that makes sense? Maybe if you're a money-focused money-oriented business, as many are, can you build the problem for less than people will pay for it? Will you make a profit? If you're a mission-focused organisation, is that the best use of the money you have available? If you're a government or an NGO or a charity or something, it's not always about can I make money, but is that the wisest use of the money we have available? So for me as an Agile coach, I am not there to go and get the sponsorship. I am there to help the person who wants that pilot to get their sponsorship. I'm going to help them build that data. I'm going to help them build a story that is compelling, not only because of charisma, but because the facts back it up. If you've got to this point in the video, I hope you've enjoyed it. If so, a like would be appreciated. If you want to hear more from me, more answers to questions that maybe you've got in the Agile world, please subscribe to the channel. And if you've got a question that you really want answered, drop it in the comments. I promise we'll get around to it. Thank you.